assistant here at Storybook. I was going to be so happy to be kid number 1 in Rumpelstiltskin, but sadly that did not happen. But that's okay. I have lots of roles here at Storybook, and one of them is to be an understudy. And I actually got to go on about 4 years ago today as Princess Sarah in The Frog Prince. So I'm going to read Frog Prince for you today as part of our story time with Storybook. Here we go. There once lived in the most beautiful castle you can imagine a pretty little princess. She had long brown curls and velvet brown eyes and loved to dance and play all day. But she was rather spoiled. Everyone in the castle was expected to do exactly as the little princess wanted, and she very seldom thought about other people's feelings and wishes. One day, the princess was playing in the castle garden. It was a lovely garden full of scented flowers, shady trees, lily ponds, and sparkling fountains. The princess was tossing into the air a ball made of spun gold and catching it. The ball had been a birthday gift, and the princess thought it was the most beautiful ball she had ever seen. But while she was playing, the princess slipped on the grass, and the ball flew into the middle of a lily pond and disappeared. The princess was horrified and burst into loud sobs as she sat at the edge of the pond. At last, a voice was heard above her sobbing. "Whatever is the matter?" croaked the voice. "I have never heard such a wailing in all my life. Are you in pain, or has someone hurt you?" The princess looked up, and to her amazement, she saw a large green bullfrog sitting behind her. "Well, I've lost my golden ball," said the princess, "and it's fallen into the pond and sunk to the bottom, and I can't get it out." "Oh, is that all?" croaked the frog, and prepared to jump back in the pond. "Aren't you going to help me?" cried the princess. "I'll do anything you ask if you will fetch me my ball." "Will you indeed?" said the frog. "Then I might consider helping you." He thought for a while, and then he said, "If I rescue your ball, will you grant me 3 favors?" "Anything you ask," said the princess. "Just get me my ball." "Oh, very well," said the frog. I want to come to the castle, sit by you at dinner, eat from your plate, and sleep on your silken pillow at night." The princess was extremely upset at the frog's request. She did not enjoy the thought of sharing either her dinner or her bed with the large green frog. But as there seemed no other way to retrieve her ball, she reluctantly agreed. The frog jumped into the pond, found the ball. He brought it back to the princess, who thanked him, and then ran quickly back to the castle. She probably forgot all about the frog and the promises she had made, and was horrified when at dinner the frog appeared by her side. "Go away," she said. "You can't sit here." "Well, indeed I can," said the frog. "We made a bargain. I have kept my side of it, and now you must keep yours." And he moved nearer to the princess. When dinner was served, the frog hopped onto the table and helped himself to the delicious food at the princess's plate. The princess was furious, but the frog reminded her of her bargain. We had a bargain. Well, when the meal was over, the princess hurried away to her bedroom, hoping that the terrible, wet, green creature would not follow. But when she got into bed, the frog was there on her pillow. The poor princess burst into tears and implored the frog to go away. "Very well," said the frog sadly. "I will not stay with someone who finds me so repulsive, although I did them such a kindness." Well, the princess, seeing the frog so unhappy, felt very ashamed and begged the frog to forgive her. She bent down and softly kissed the frog on the top of his wet green head. To the princess's astonishment, the frog instantly changed into a handsome prince. Look at that, a handsome prince. He knelt before her and thanked her for saving him, saying that he had been under a spell of an evil witch and could only become a prince again if he was kissed by a kind-hearted princess. The prince and princess fell in love and soon after were married. The princess learned to consider other people's feelings and became a much nicer and happier princess. Well, I hope everyone remains safe, and I hope you can find your happily ever after wherever you are. So, bye everybody. Thank you for tuning in.